CowBoom, more like CowBoom. It's our four-step process to help the world. By me, Max Larned, and Neil Rogers.
CowBoom is our plan to address the problem of evil in the world. The problem of evil is that bad things can happen to good people. In the world that God made, how can there be evil if God is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnibenevolent? We think that evil is a test from God and that we are meant to stand up and defeat it. Climate change is one of the biggest evils in the world and will, given time, utterly destroy the world. Our goal is to help stop or contain it. Cows are a big factor, emitting greenhouse gases such as methane, but this plan can help reduce the amount of methane released into the atmosphere and turn the byproducts into something useful.
There you go. Okay, so our step one. So we're going to use these cows to harvest methane. We're going to find, so cows produce methane and release it into the air. Methane is really bad for the environment, as most people know. So we're going to find cow farms who want to volunteer, and we're going to build large greenhouses with fans in the ceiling that will suck out the methane and store it in these tanks.
More specifically, our initiative aims to keep methane emissions out of the air. These greenhouses are meant to collect this harmful gas and turn it into something that we can use.
Only are the cows the cows are also unharmed as they're in greenhouses, still have access to light, still able to graze, and the fans are just in the ceiling. So our step two, we're gonna make liquid methane out of the gaseous methane. This is done by taking these canisters that we've collected and putting them in cryogenic freezing tanks, which is pictured at the bottom left. When gaseous methane is cooled down enough, it becomes liquid, which then we can use to do step three, which is to sell this liquid methane to NASA or SpaceX. NASA and SpaceX have started using liquid methane fuels as opposed to conventional hydrogen fuels, as methane fuels are much more efficient. You can use much less liquid methane fuel to get the same result as you would from a large amount of conventional fuel.
This methane will be used for a noble cause, as it is much cleaner for the environment than the alternate, conventional fuel, which is much worse. We attempt to combat the problem of evil in climate change by keeping a much worse conventional hydrogen fuel out of the air, as well as replacing it with something that would have been in the air anyways.
So this connects to the Catholic Church's idea that humans are intelligent or transcendent, as we are using this fuel to push humans to discover more, as they're always trying to learn more. So finally, our step four, we are going to use all profit being every penny besides that used for maintenance, staffing fees, and possible small expansions to farms, to help the homeless.
This part of the plan embodies Jesus as a suffering servant. The suffering servant is when Jesus suffered and took punishment for the good of others. By pursuing this plan and donating to the poor, we would sacrifice a lot of time, effort, and money to start and maintain it for nothing in return. The only reason is to help the planet by supplying a cleaner fuel and helping those less fortunate than us, therefore embodying the idea of the suffering servant.
For listening, and this was CowBoom, and our sources.
Thank you.
Yeah.